This is Sunbelt Conference basketball on ESPN Plus. We're today from First National Bank Arena in Jonesboro, Arkansas. We've got the A-State Red Wolves playing host to the Lady Monarchs of Old Dominion. It is Schoolhouse Rock Day at the bank.
Destiny Rogers has really implemented and done it extremely well, being successful with.
Shannon gave up the three and went right around the defender. Stays with A-State. As Crystalline Rose gets into the paint with the left hand and puts Arkansas State on top. Battling for the board, and Cunningham wins that battle.
You know, Eve Cox is really battling in there with Cunningham on the boards, making it difficult.
So baseline pull-up will stop the run as that one's knocked down by Kelsey Thompson.
She took the same shot last time down and missed it. Made it this time from the very same spot.
McAllister too strong off the back iron. Rebound was tapped to her, and Mimi McAllister cleans it up. Shot up, no good. Each team a little bit slow from the field. Old Dominion now 1 for 7. The Red Wolves 3 for 12. Shannon changes that. They get a bunch of them.
Absolutely, and they have 8 offensive boards already today. 12 total boards. Nice job there.
Rose was working on Carter. Now here's Dickerson. Had her pocket picked by Buford. With numbers. Tarver trying to get there and does a good job. Buford scores over it.
Excellent job by Tarver. I mean, I don't know what she could have done. She made her shoot over. She gets down. She doesn't foul. And
Buford just hit a shot. Little pick and roll between Rose and Rogers.
I don't think in the midcourt they wanted to challenge Arkansas State that much, simply because of what they can do in the midcourt, getting it down the pipe, and doing that right there.
Clock winding down. Rose with 3 seconds to go. Gave a little head fake, fires one up at the horn, wouldn't go. Arkansas State did not hit a 3 in the first quarter, only took 4. This is the team that shoots more three-pointers than any team in the country. Did not hit one in the first quarter, but after one, it's the home team on top.
10 assists and had an outstanding game against Arkansas State.
Fields on the run, hits a tough floater. And then just, I mean, it's part of the game plan. You could see them trying to get to the bucket, but boy, you're not used to seeing them shoot that few threes. Shannon missed off the turnover, but Winter Rogers was all alone to clean it up. Shot inside, wouldn't go for Clayton. A-State has the board.
Nice rebound by Dickerson there.
Red Wolves are plus 14 on the glass, and Rose hits in the paint. Rose to Rogers. Dickerson with a head of steam. Scores with a foul. Dickerson had it roll off the rim. She's got 4 first-half points. The A-State lead is 10. Another dangerous pass. Somehow found its way to an ODU player. McAllister directing a little traffic and takes it back.
Well, you see here, they've gone to zone on this trip. A 2-3 matchup.
McAllister got an open look and knocked it down. That's the first three-pointer of the game for either team.
They're in their 3rd game of this 4-game homestand, and I know they really enjoy being at home and playing.
Dickerson with a little head fake, got it to go in the paint. Had 19 free throw attempts here in the first half, as that's already 5 blocks in the half for the Monarchs. And there's a little jumper. A-State needed another bucket coming down the stretch Saturday. She hit that 15-footer. The victory against Southern Miss. Buford floater no, got her own rebound. Double pumps and hips. Boy, Ponder went up between 2 defenders, and that play was made by Jalen Ponder. Second unit in there, but they keep Winter Rogers on the floor with this bunch. Trying to navigate around bunch players with 2 fouls. Tarver, corner 3, yes.
There it is.
Red Wolves trying to add to a stretch where they've hit 4 out of 5. Tarver will try it up top. 3 wouldn't go. McAllister got a rebound and then tried to get it out to Buford instead of the short pass back to Rogers.
Yeah.
Buford on the pull-up made them pay. It's been both ways. We've seen a lot of foul calls. We've seen 27 free throws shot in the first half. Tarver to the bucket, got it to go. Shot clock off. Red Wolves back up by 16.
Smart play by Tarver, seeing the daylight between her and the bucket.
Ball loose, final 5 seconds. Tarver to Weary. Turn back over to McAllister, who scores at the buzzer. What an exchange at the end of the half. A-State got a turnover, turned it back over, but then McAllister got it back and scored just ahead of the horn to send her team into the locker room by 18. There's Tarver getting to the hoop. Then you had a turnover by ODU, a turnover there by A-State. Back into the hands of McAllister at the horn, and at the break, the Red Bulls take in an 18-point lead.
Make sure it's out of the hand.
Been my thought throughout the broadcast of how that's going to go. Several offensive boards here early for Old Dominion.
And there's a three-pointer up top.
You know, with teams like Arkansas State and Old Dominion, they need to be physical. That's just the way they play. They're going to guard you in the full court. There goes Zion Shannon, and for two there. Well, they've got a lot to cheer for today. The Red Wolves are playing well.
McAllister. Again, A-State's going to need to log some serious minutes here. Gave it to Weary, who was trying to get fouled and instead threw it in off the glass. Now in the corner, three-pointer wouldn't go, and Weary gets the board.
Yeah, Arkansas State just keeping a really nice pace right now. And,
what a
nice
feed
pass
from McAllister to Cox, who has done a very good job being a willing kind of recipient of those passes from the A-State guard.
She really has.
That's a dangerous pass that, again, finds the target. Old Dominion's missed a lot of turnovers by just having some dangerous passes somehow find their way into the right set of hands. They set Mimi McAllister down here. We'll see what Arkansas State does from a ball handling standpoint right now. Getting Kristlyn Rose out of this ball game after being stepped on in the face here in the third quarter.
Shannon, she's just going to run the show right here. They're going to set screens for her, let her pick and roll, let her get to the rack just like that.
And she does. Just have more left in the fourth quarter. Well, it kind of takes some of that advantage away.
It really does.
Because of the amount of time you stand and recover while people shoot free throws.
Yeah, I mean, because of that, you might see Old Dominion continue through the fourth quarter and kind of be unfazed.
Dee Allen got to the glass to push the lead up to 23. Boy, there's a pass right on the money, and the finish. Rogers out to Tarver, Mia Tarver to the bucket. She's
up and over.
A-State's given it up 17 times. Rose on the pull-up, knocks it down.
Bottom.
Buford able to tightrope the baseline to keep it in play. Carter long on the three, Shannon the board. She tries to lob it ahead to Rogers. Winner goes in and scores
with the left hand.
Yeah.
Nice job. But it gets a little mundane for the crowd.
Arkansas State on a 7-0 run, and that's the end of the third quarter. Dickerson's shot wouldn't have counted anyway. Red Wolves outscore Old Dominion 22-12 in the third quarter.
So it's been a real team effort today on the part of Arkansas State.
Well, this crowd, as you'd imagine, still has plenty of juice left for the fourth quarter, which starts with Old Dominion in possession. And they get a bucket on a little give and go. Old Dominion comes out with it.
Wide open three-point look, but mishandled the ball.
And so it's Buford instead who takes the three and knocks it down. Here's Weary off the feet from McAllister and knocks down the three.
Yeah.
2 minutes into this fourth quarter. McAllister forced to give it up. Now Mimi gets it back and time to let it fly from the corner.
Oh.
She knocks down. Rose back out there handling the basketball. Gets a play call from Destiny Rogers. Tarver to the paint. Score.
Yeah.
They would have one more rotation in them. We'll see what happens with Kristlyn Rose over these final 4.5 minutes. There's a shot off the glass and good with a foul. Cox, Allen, and Dickerson all with 4 fouls for Arkansas State. They're working with the big lead. Cox was able to turn back at the last second and see that pass coming. McAllister's pass deflected. Now she's going to get back in the corner to let an open 3 go and knock it down.
Mimi again. Nice job by Mimi McAllister. Dishing the ball off and repositioning in the right-hand corner.
Game high 15 points for McAllister, who has it in her hands now, gives to Ruddick, who scores. McAllister over to Allen. Had a pass deflected back to her. She's trying to get it right there to Weary in the corner.
Nice job by Weary.
Here's Allen to the bucket. No.
A little short on that one.
Buford just dribbles to the 3-point line and knocks it down. As they're going to head from here to San Marcos to take on Texas State. Arkansas State's going to battle the weather and JMU on Saturday. Buford hits another 3 in front of her fans from Memphis. A-State will dribble out the closing seconds on a dominating win. They're 15th in the last 16 games. They stay atop the Sun Belt at 8-1, as this one was all Arkansas State today.